feeling pretty good today. Hit 315 on deadlifts, which I know like there's a lot of people who do a whole lot more than that, but for me, I was doing one plate like a year and a half ago, 2 years. So to put 3 plates on there and wrap it at the end of my workout when I'm already tired, it's a pretty good feeling. So riding the high off that, and yeah, so with that being said, I did pull workout. So I started out with deadlifts as always. The thing I've been doing recently is like I really think pull-ups are great and a necessary part of a pull workout, but I can never, we're off in a minute. So what I started doing is I started doing one set to warm up with before I start my deadlifts, like one set in the middle, because I do 4 sets of deadlifts. I did one set in the middle of pull-ups again in the middle of that, and then at the end of my deadlift I do one more set, and then that takes care of that first thing off the rip. Then after that we did hack squats. We hit the legs really heavy today. I don't know, I think it was, I kind of caught an audible in the middle of the gym session because I was, I guess, riding the high of the 315 deadlift and just wanted to keep working my legs out. So we did hack squats, 3 sets of 8. We did hamstring curls, supersetted with glute extension, and after that, the hammies and the glutes were toast. So that nailed that out. Then we went to some ISO inverted rows and some I can't remember the name of it now. It's right beside the ISO lateral row. It's essentially the same. It's a row, but at a bit of a higher angle. The inverted row kind of type deal. And I found those 2 machines. I did those the last 2 back workouts, and they have been really give me that pump I need in my back. And then after those, we did lat pull downs as always. Can't have a good back workout without some good old lat pull downs. And then some cable curls, and then ended it out with some curls with a little bit of a twist at the end just to get that added depth to it. Did those 3x10 and supersetted that with incline curls. Then I hit the sauna. So kind of ran through the workout pretty quick after the deadlifts because I take a little bit more time doing the deadlifts, especially since I went heavy at the end. And I don't know, the plan right now isn't to go heavy, but I did all my reps, for my lighter weight, and I was just feeling like I was feeling strong this morning, so decided to throw that 3rd plate on there and give it a go. And man, like I said, it feels real good to be at the end of my workout and cranking that out. So I'm feeling pretty good today. Diet's going good. It's always dicey on Monday to figure, because I don't eat the food I cook on Sunday, so every now and then I get to Monday and I eat the food and I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna eat this all week. But hold on a second, I gotta sneeze. Okay. Back to your paid programming. Didn't sneeze. But yeah, every now and then it's a little dicey on Monday because we're like, I hope this is good. And yesterday I ate both of the things I cooked, and they were phenomenal. Give myself a little pat on the back for eating vegetables again for the first time. Not first time, but like I said, kids, a lot of things have changed for me the last 2 years. And it started out with the gym. Getting back in the gym it wasn't a new thing for me. I just quit doing it for about 3 years. I worked out super heavy in high school, and like right after high school, but then I became a dirty hippie for a few years. Maybe we'll dive into that one day. But yeah, just traveled a whole bunch and didn't really give a damn about anything besides that very day that I was living. So, which is, that's a vibe for a few years. But so getting back into the gym was the first step, and then once I got in the habit of that, I've started piecing my nutrition together And that's been a bit of a slower journey because I just feel like, nutrition, there's so much information out there, and so much of it is, not, it depends on the person, like some people, a keto diet is perfect. Some people need more carbs. Some people are just need to do like a Mediterranean diet or Atkins, or I don't know if I do Atkins anymore. I think I'm kind of ran out of that phase. But yeah, diet's hard because you can find research and information on any diet you want that fits whatever agenda you're on. So it can be kind of difficult figuring out what exactly fits you. And I've kind of, after trying a bunch of the, I guess I'll call them fad diets, I've kind of resorted back to just, whole foods, eating out of the package as least as possible, and when I'm losing weight, stay on a calorie deficit, and then when I'm in maintenance, not be in a calorie deficit, just be not in a calorie surplus either. So that's the tricky part, right? Is dialing the calorie count in. But I think most people would agree at the end of the day, calories in has to be less than calories out if you want to lose weight, regardless. So that's kind of where I'm at with that now. I feel like I'm at a good place with it. I definitely have room to improve on the weekends. I think I'm definitely guilty of going a little bit heavy on the weekends and kind of negating some of my progress. But at the same time, I'm not doing anything too crazy, and I'm staying good. There's 21 meals in the week. If you hit 18 of those right, you're probably going to be okay in the grand scheme of things. You might not be shredded with a six-pack, but you're going to be all right. And yeah, but granted, I think I'm headed to shredded with a six-pack, so I might have to knock out a few of those cheat meals. And also, let me say this: if you're just now starting on a diet and you don't have, like, you still have your sea legs under you, don't cheat. Don't listen to the 18 out of 21. Stay 21 out of 21. Granted, if you mess up, don't let that one mess up turn into 2 or 3 mess ups unless you knock off track. But yeah, I don't recommend. I'll be strict when you're first starting out. I think now I kind of give myself a little bit of freedom to vary it a little bit, because I just know my body. I feel like I know my body really well right now. And I know that if I do have a bad meal, that I can get right back on track, no problem. But yeah, other things different this week is I don't think I'm going to do, I didn't do a 2-a-day yesterday. I probably will wind up doing one today just because my strength training workout went a little long and I didn't get to hit cardio. Even though tomorrow is cardio day, so I'm kind of on the fence with it. This thing kind of happens when you do these like just hell long workouts that are 1200. Like I think last week I did a 1200 calorie. I did 2 1200 calorie burn workouts, which is cool when you're in the gym. But 9 times out of 10, after you do that, you're gonna wind up making some bad decisions in the kitchen because you're just so depleted, and you think that you need all this food, when in reality it's a lot easier to eat 1200 calories than it is to burn 1200 calories. I guess in short with that, you can't outwork a bad diet. I don't care who you are. You just can't. It's not possible. And abs are carved in the kitchen. So take that with what you will. Do what's right. You know what feels good. You know what makes you feel bad. So keep on keeping on. I don't think I have too much more for you guys today. Tomorrow I'll be back with recapping my cardio workout. Maybe we'll get a little bit more into some personal goals and stuff, and I'll let you guys. you guys know where I'm at with all that stuff. But yeah, get the bread, push it, pull it, do what you got to do. Be above average, but you don't have to be above athlete. I think I might changing that though to below average or above average, beyond athlete, because I don't necessarily think we're below athletes. You know what I mean? It's just a different thing. It's beyond that. But we'll see about that later on. I'm a YouTuber now, I guess. So I gotta say the like and subscribe my page and 5 stars on whatever platform, something like that. You guys have a good day and get after it. And if you fall off, get back on, because life is full of that. Peace and love.